restless mind, but I'm waiting to see what may be down the river for me.
Yeah, we're ready. Look at those claws. So much resting. Alright, see you on the bike. Once again, it's a lovely autumn day. The sun is shining bright. There's basically no clouds in the sky, so that makes me happy again. I left a little bit later than I anticipated today, but we don't have that much kilometers to do today. We're gonna make it to Augsburg, I think, which is only a 3-hour ride, but if we're there a little bit on time, we might add another leg to it. Now I still need to get some breakfast. I didn't do breakfast at the accommodation. I rarely do that, to be honest, because it's pretty expensive. And usually I just want to get on the road and I'll eat something on the way when I need a break. Especially here in Germany, you have a lot of the bakeries along the road which have some pretty nice bread. So that's what I'm aiming for again. Trying to soak up this weather as much as possible. It looks like we have, after today, 2 more days left. Very good days also. Like today it's around 12 degrees, it's not super warm, but with the sun it's quite nice. But tomorrow and Friday it's gonna go up somewhere to 20 degrees, which is really, really good, especially for this place and the time of the year. So I was planning to take a rest day, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do the rest day in the weekend, so I can get the most of this good weather on the bike. Let's see. Let's try not to plan too far ahead, but I do want to take a look at the weather a little bit, at least to know which direction to go, so I can dodge the rain as much as possible. And until now that's working pretty good. I don't think it had any rain, to be honest, so very happy with that, because the pants I'm wearing are not rainproof or waterproof, like not even the slightest. The tiniest drop of rain and it will all gather in this area around my crotch, coming down from the jacket. So I would like to dodge the rain as much as possible. I have a rain coat and stuff with me, so it should be fine, but it's not the most comfortable and kind of a hassle to put it on. Let's try to find a bakery here somewhere, because being stuck behind this train is also not... It's a gas station bakery, that's not what we're looking for, huh? Cool drink and live shows. Well, I got a feeling that's not what we're looking for right now. A restaurant, that's also a bit much. Italian, yeah. It's too early for pizza. Now usually there's bakeries everywhere, and then I'm not hungry. Now I need some breakfast and there's no bakery to be found. maybe I can find some parts here, but it seems to be closed if I'm not mistaken. I think they only sell bikes and not parts. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty close. Closed. All right. We're gonna wait for another time. Yeah, I'm still looking for some tire levers and some inner tubes. I want to have those before we're gonna head into the off-road tracks. We'll see later. It's already late today, and as long as we're on the road, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Also, going off-road is not a goal in itself. I like to, but yeah, in Europe that is a bit hard in the first place. Especially in Germany, where basically all the roads are privately owned. There's a sign on almost every gravel road, even I've seen so far. There's a huge sign saying that it's only for people who live there. Another museum about the Romans. Oof. That was actually a motorcycle store. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, then we might as well go check it out. I will do a quick check if they have that kind of stuff anyway, otherwise it will be a very short stop. It seems to be KTM, which this is obviously not, but yeah, tire levers are pretty basic in that sense. Hello. Guten Tag. Hi. Do you speak English, baby? English?
A little bit.
Kleine beetje?
I'm looking for tire levers for the tires to cut them off. The iron bars. You can try. Here back? Yeah.
All right. It's a bit of a noise here, so not sure if whatever I'm saying you can hear, but I stopped at this KTM store with a very nice gentleman. Helped me. Unfortunately, they didn't have the tire levers I was looking for, but he sent me to a car parts store here, somewhere close, where they should have it. But what I do have is two inner tubes, for the front and for the back. Now I have to find a way to take them into my luggage, but I'll do that later. For now we're first gonna go to that car parts store. Let me quickly look at the CF Moto. Is this the MT? I thought it was the MTX maybe. Yeah, this looks very nice, huh? Very clean. Don't worry, buddy. I'll stick with you for now. I don't think I can get my leg over that though, but let's see how far we get. Well, that's not too shabby. Autotechniek, yeah. This seems to be it. Yeah, if I cannot find it here, then I don't know where to find it. Right, that was a very short ride. And I actually need two other things. But then I have to get my toolkit out. Yeah, think might as well do that, right? Because I have for the bike comes with an emergency set of tools, which is nice. But those things are so tight that I'm not able to actually loosen them. That's not what I need right now. That's the incorrect one. I need to see the size of my wrench. Yeah, that should be enough. This one, 24. Oh, 24 we'll need. Alright, I did not have what I wanted. Not the tire levers at least. But I found this one, which is good, but it doesn't fit the one that I have, obviously, because this is a bigger thing. But I also have some adapters. There we go. That should do it. Now I could of course get a bigger one of those, but that also means that it's gonna be a bigger, and this is already big enough, to be honest, to carry on the bike. So with the bike there comes also a full kit. Basically everything is here that you need, but it's not the easiest to use. So this is the 124, and then you have this kind of irony thing that you can slide in, and then you can put some pressure on it. Now you can do it a little bit like this, and you have some, but yeah, I think this is way better. So that's good, happy with that. It's actually quite impressive that they managed to basically all the tools that you need to fit it into this. Now I was already not able to get my tool belt to close properly in the first place, so this is gonna be fun. So the only thing now is the tire levers. Yeah, where am I gonna find those? They don't have it here. Oh, not again. I forgot my keys and my earplugs. Danke! Ja, ja. Danke. Did not fully know what he said at the end, but he was asking if I was from Holland, which I am. Well, I think today is gonna be a little bit like this. Not a lot of sightseeing, but taking care of some stuff that also needs to be done. Continuing on the Romantische Straße. We also did a little bit of that yesterday. And that's exactly why I would think that there should be some motorcycle stores around, because the Romantische Straße is very popular for motorcycle riders, but we're not in the season, of course. That's also a little bit of the thing, like usually those tire levers are important, but usually you will, if you have any troubles, we're not somewhere in the outbacks of Australia or somewhere in the middle of Africa, so there should be some motorcycles passing at some point who might have some of the tools that you need. And in general, people are more than happy to help each other out in case of an emergency like that. Anyway, enough rambling about parts and motorcycle tools. Now I have my navigation on, but in all honesty, I'm not really using it at the moment. But it does help me give a bit of an idea how far we have to go. But we're just following the Romantische Straße, but trying to put that into Google Maps to follow that, it's a bit of a pain. It's another nice old gate. Like the Christmas preparation is fully going. But I don't want to go right. Well, I'm not sure if we're still on the Romantische Straße, but we'll figure it out soon enough. What a spooky forest. We are getting into some fog. I feel it mainly on my hands that the cold is coming. Apart from that, I'm very well insulated, but yeah, my summer gloves obviously. Don't want to get into my bag now, but look at this. Getting cold immediately. It was already cold, but even colder. We're almost there. I'm looking forward to be there just so I can get into a nice warm store and maybe get a cup of coffee there. There we go. Alright. Made it back to the bike. It's getting dark already though. So that's I think what we'll have to do is left to do for tonight is find a place to sleep. But I managed to find some stuff finally that I needed. Well, finally, I found some more stuff today already, but I was still looking for tire levers, which I found. I already put them in the bag, which I also found today, so that's very nice. I needed some more storage space, and especially for tools and that kind of stuff. And now that I have found that finally, so those things can go into there. Yeah, I'm very happy with that, because yeah, the saddlebags were getting so full, so much stuff in there, very heavy, so I have to carry that with me the whole time. And this I think I'll just leave it on there. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah. And I think I'll close it off for here now. We're in the city, and I think where I will sleep will also be in the city basically. So there's not much more fun riding to do. But yeah, good day. I think we almost did 200 kilometers, something like that. Which is good enough. Consider that I stopped quite a lot to get some things, but that was necessary. I think now we have everything to go off-road. Have a good night, and thanks for watching.